Ahoy and welcome to part 2 of my unscripted video talking about the recent Sea of Thieves teasers. There are 4 in total. I discussed the first 2 in my previous one, so if you haven't watched that, hey, you really should. Just watch that. Alright, so let's get right into the third teaser. Again, we see the globe, we dive into it, and again it is safe to presume we hear Flameheart Jr. talking, and he talks about a certain relic of the ancients that has been found. And he talks about the relic passing between worlds in a belly of gold. I don't really get that. You know, the tribute peak, you know, the shores of gold, that's also referred to as the belly of gold, where the gold order is. But, you know, even with that knowledge, the phrasing passing between worlds in a belly of gold is a bit weird. Like, they're probably talking about the relics and where the relic was found. But yeah, I can't really decipher what they're exactly talking about. He also talks about the hunter is broken and his ship is no more. It is ours, Father. Finally, we will break the seals and the Reaper's chest will open. The hunter, I think it's Merrick, the hunter, and his ship is the killer whale, which is also the ship which the Reaper's hideout is built from. So, you know, if you go into the Reaper's hideout, you're like, oh, this is a ship. Well, that's the killer whale, and it used to be the ship of Merrick. So now you know. Maybe there's some power in there. I don't know. I could be wrong. Other people are thinking the hunter is a reference to one of the ancients. Could also be the case, but I think it's Merrick for now. Flameheart talks about the soul flames will burn once more and weaken the veil between. Yeah, no idea about that. Tides will turn once the relic is ours, so it's always nice to know that they don't have the relic, even if they know where it is. Memories into bones, will into iron, souls into life. You will arise into a new pirate life as our king for a new dawn. So yeah, maybe he is trying to resurrect Flameheart into a proper body. Because we all know Flameheart can't really return to the world of the living because he's denied by the ferryman. Because if the ferryman says no, it's no. So maybe he's finding another way to bring Flameheart back. Maybe a portal to the Sea of Damned that's in the well in the Reaper's hideout. I don't know. And when we go back to the fireplace, we see a mask and a Reaper's chest. The mask is definitely giving off, you know, big ancient vibes, so I do feel this is the relic of the ancients Junior was talking about. And of course the Reaper's chest, like what do they contain? Well, I think they contain bones, and maybe bones from other followers of Flameheart that might be giving new life to serve him. Junior could use the Chalice of Resurrection to bring them back to life. Just a theory. Also worthy to note is that we have fireworks in the Pirate Legend fireworks. There is one that it's called the Veil of the Ancients, and I'm probably editing it in right now, so you have a visual. So enjoy. Teaser 4 begins with drinking. I'm probably guessing that's Flameheart Jr. drinking from the Chalice of Resurrection, or maybe he is giving the drink to somebody else. Either way, people that drink from the chalice will turn into a skeleton and live forever, which goes well with the text he is saying. He's talking about pirates for all eternity, the curse is a gift. They will descend to claim it, then arise to the sea of bones. Your gift will unite all thieves to true piracy. They will drink, they will die, and they will live again to serve the fire. Well, this is the most obvious one out of all the theses. This is, of course, referencing the Chalice of Resurrection. If you drink from it, you'll live forever, but you're a skeleton. So, you know, little give, little take. The choice is yours. For all we know, I could still be wrong. He might just be having a Pepsi Max, but I'm probably right about this. Also, he talks about they will drink, and again, I feel pretty confident that with they mean all the pirates in the Sea of Thieves, like in general, which includes us, the players. And I know a lot of people have been talking about like siding with Flameheart or siding with the Dark Brethren, and then you have two sides and there would be special events around that. I don't really see that happening in Sea of Thieves. I do see them making like tall tales for the Reapers, but I don't think like if you vote for a tall tale that you will become a Reaper or like a full member of the faction. I don't think there's a story where you'll be the right-hand man of Flameheart. I don't think the tall tales are going to be shaping up like that. You know, the pirates of the players will always be like the quote-unquote good guys. But you know, that's just my opinion, that's what I think. So after he is done talking, we go back to the globe and we see some runes appearing on the table, and those runes translate to pirates for all eternity, which goes well with you know, with drinking from the Chalice of Resurrection and living forever, living the pirate life forever, only you're a skeleton. So, in conclusion, I think it is safe to say we can expect some big stuff happening in the Sea of Thieves for 2022. I do believe these teasers are setting up Season 6 or maybe Season 7, but also beyond. I feel these teasers are setting up the next part of Flameheart's story. I do hope so, because after the adventures with Jack Sparrow, even though I like them, but I just want some lore that's, you know, solely about Sea of Thieves. So I do hope this year is gonna deliver on that. One other thing I quickly want to mention is that these speeches of Flameheart might be spread across time. Like, we feel he's just, you know, spent a weekend opening and closing his trapdoor, but some of these speeches might actually have happened in the past, maybe while we were exploring the Siren Kingdom, or maybe straight after Junior became a Reaper. I don't know this for a fact, but you know, it's something to keep in mind while watching these teasers. It could be the case that they are spread out. I also wrote down some wishes slash expectations. I mean, it's a bit boring to say, oh, I feel these teasers are hinting to more lore about the Reapers. Yeah, obviously. But what exactly is coming? So I made a list, so let's go over it. I believe we might see some changes to Golden Sands Outpost. I mentioned this before. I believe Flameheart has plans for this island, and a recently released music video, Call of the Bells, might give some extra support to this theory. It would be cool to get some sort of world event there, like the Fort of the Damned. Or it could be that just everybody gets turned into scullies there, and it becomes a deserted outpost. I don't know, time will tell. But something, I'm hoping something will happen with that outpost. I don't see map expansions happening, but you know, big changes to islands is a great way to keep the map fresh. I also hope we will get a tall tale surrounding the Reapers. I don't think Junior is going to be the quest giver, so to say, but we will find out what is behind the trapdoor. I mean, it's kind of like the Chekhov's gun of Sea of Thieves, right? And this tall tale will probably lift the veil, no pun intended, to what's behind this trapdoor. And my last prediction is that we will get a new skeleton outfit. Yes, I am aware we already have a couple, but this one might be tied to Tall Tale or the Chalice of Resurrection. So we can at least roleplay we are part of Flameheart's army. I am aware people rather see this as a curse instead of a costume, but I just don't see that working with all the older cosmetics. But yeah, turning people into scullies might be a big plot point going forward. I mean, all those masks in the hideout, right? Like they have to get used, right? So one other theory I was thinking of while I was editing, and I quickly want to mention this, is that behind the trapdoor could be just, you know, like a goo or some sort of liquid. You know, when you turn in, you know, treasures at the Reaper's hideout, you hear them, you know, bubbling like you're throwing them into a cauldron or something like that. So it could be like some sort of liquid that, where if we drink from it, we turn into a skeleton. So obviously the Chalice of Resurrection is, you know, an item in the game. I believe with the Tall Tale where you summon Grey Marrow, you actually hold the Chalice of Resurrection. And some people debate, like, is that the same one? I'm not gonna go into this. But we do see other chalices in the Reaper's hideout, so I don't know, maybe you need to drink every week from the well to maintain the skeleton curse, or something along those lines. I thought it was just interesting, you know, with the sounds the treasure makes when you turn it in, plus, you know, the fact that there are goblets on the table there. So yeah, something else to think about. So yeah, these are my quickly unscripted opinions about these teasers. I have some more, but you know, for the sake of keeping these videos condensed, I'm gonna pace myself and I'm gonna stop rambling now. But yay, please let me know what you think is going on. I always read all the comments, and the last time I said that, people were writing entire tall tales, but I did read all of them. I mean, if you promise to do it, you need to do it, right? So rest assured, your comments are always reaching me, even the nasty ones. So yeah, I hope you have some great days on the seas. I also hope you have some nice discussions with your own crew about these teasers. I mean, that's part of the fun, right? Like discussing all this stuff. Like you can say, oh, I believe Golden Sands might get attacked, and somebody else will say, oh, I think Belle of the Deep will be the new pirate lord, and then you can say, oh, well, Captain Blubber thinks the trapdoor will for sure open very soon, and then the other person will be like, oh, Captain Blubber, never heard of him, who is that? And then you link them to this video, and then we all have a happy Christmas. Either way, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.